your first time dining with us? Yeah. Okay, well, welcome in. Hi, I'm Janessa, and this is the day in the life of a server. I have my camera crew here with me. Come on, come follow us. I really like serving people. It feels really good to take care of people, to know that they had a great experience. All right, here we go. I'm a server here at Q1227.
We've often accepted more income inequality than many other nations for one big reason, because we were convinced that America's a place where even if you're born with nothing, with a little hard work, you can improve your own situation over time and build something better to leave your kids. As Lincoln once said, while we do not propose any war upon capital, we do wish to allow the humblest man an equal chance to get rich with everybody else. The problem is that alongside increased inequality, we've seen diminished levels of upward mobility in recent years. A child born in the top 20% has about a 2 in 3 chance of staying at or near the top. A child born into the bottom 20% has a less than 1 in 20 shot at making it to the top. He's 10 times likelier to stay where he is. In fact, statistics show not only that our levels of income inequality rank near countries like Jamaica and Argentina, but that it is harder today for a child born here in America to improve her station in life than it is for children in most of our wealthy allies, countries like Canada or Germany or France. They have greater mobility than we do, not less. And the idea that so many children are born into poverty in the wealthiest nation on earth is heartbreaking enough. But the idea that a child may never be able to escape that poverty because she lacks a decent education or health care or a community that views her future as their own, that should offend all of us. And it should compel us to action. We are a better country than this. So let me repeat. The combined trends of increased inequality and decreasing mobility pose a fundamental threat to the American dream, our way of life, and what we stand for around the globe. We know that there are airport workers and fast food workers and nurse assistants and retail salespeople who work their tails off and are still living at or barely above poverty. And that's why it's well past the time to raise a minimum wage that in real terms right now is below where it was when Harry Truman was in office.
Our country is in serious trouble. We don't have victories anymore. We used to have victories, but we don't have them. When was the last time anybody saw us beating, let's say, China in a trade deal? They kill us. I beat China all the time. All the time. When did we beat Japan at anything? They send their cars over by the millions. And what do? When was the last time you saw a Chevrolet in Tokyo? It doesn't exist, folks. They beat us all the time. When do we beat Mexico at the border? They're laughing at us, at our stupidity. And now they're beating us economically. They are not our friend, believe me. But they're killing us economically. The U.S. has become a dumping ground for everybody else's problems. Thank you. It's true. And these are the best and the finest. When Mexico sends its people, they're not sending their best. They're not sending you. They're not sending you. They're sending people that have lots of problems. And they're bringing those problems with us. They're bringing drugs. They're bringing crime. They're rapists. And some, I assume, are good people. But I speak to border guards, and they tell us what we're getting. And it only makes common sense. It only makes common sense.
Rather than addressing the issues that matter, they are prioritizing a bill that disenfranchises millions of American women. Roughly 69 million women, about 25% of eligible voters in our country, have IDs that do not match their birth
certificate. You guys gotta stop obstructing
Usually
us.
because
That's
they
why that
changed their
lesbian
name
bitch
because
is
they got
dead.
married. Under this bill, if they don't have a passport, and half of Americans don't, they wouldn't be able to register to vote. Tens of millions of women,
better
political
workers
families, and our
and women,
communities
and
stripped of
more
their
than
right to vote
40%
simply because they
believe
got
men
married. Imagine a woman who has voted in every
appeal was
election
proved irresistible to forge
And
some
then
young fans.
they stopped the car, got out of the
One
car,
day she realized because her name changed when she got married, she is suddenly unable to register to vote in her state. No amount of documentation, no social security card, no marriage license, no previous voter registration will satisfy the requirements of this bill unless she possesses an updated passport or a birth certificate that matches her current name. This isn't just bureaucratic nonsense. It is an outrageous attack on the rights of women across
You guys gotta stop
and the worst
obstructing
part,
us. That's why that
Speaker,
lesbian
is that
bitch
Republicans have known that this
control.
was
I
an
don't
issue
think we should have
with
it
this
because
bill.
I'm real. Is he getting triggered?
And they've done nothing to fix it. They either don't care that millions of
It is a
American
little
women
bit
will be stripped of their
scary.
right to vote,
I'm a
or
bit
that
more
has
scared
been their
now
goal
than I was.
all along.
Like, I feel more fear in my body than I did.
Some interpretations say Nostradamus foresaw chaos in 2026, with Mars burning in the skies and cities falling to fire. As the shadows spread, Nostradamus foretold 3 great fires rising in the east, while the west falls silent, consumed by darkness. He warned of fire and ruin, but some believe his true prophecy speaks of something greater: the rise of artificial intelligence.